Hey, welcome back to the Brand Academy. A lot of people asks how much should I spend on branding? How much is branding? Can I do it myself? Um, there isn't a straight answer. The journey of each entrepreneur varies massively depending on their budget or depending on their abilities. So the price range could go from fiver to hundreds to thousands to millions. So um, I know I haven't answered the question just yet. So just to put some numbers, um, ignoring Fiverr and 99 Design 99 or the 99 designs, which you can get very cheap logos in there, but I would not necessarily recommend them. I think a price range would go from 500 to 5,000, depending on the complexity, depending how many options would you like to choose from, and depending on the project. But that would be like sort of the price range. Just to explain a little bit where this price comes from, how come, where do I get these numbers? So the designer or the brand designer needs to gather the information and research your company. So he needs to understand who's your customer, who's your competition, what are your business value, and from that just create a brief where he can start working on ideas. So just scribbling ideas and trying to think different ways to present your brand. That will then need to be translated to a computer, just creating and testing all the ideas just to make sure that they work, and then creating some mock-ups so they can be presented to you. And then you're gonna give us some feedback, and then we have to go back to the computer. We have to amend anything that needs to reflect your feedback, and then we need to design business cards, letterheads, social media, so all the design elements, and then creating some guidelines so you can follow the colors, you can follow the fonts, and how to use the logo, so the brand gets consistently put together throughout all business. So as you can see, it's not a few hours work, it's days or even weeks work. So I understand that maybe you don't have the budget. One of our recommendations would be start with something small. Maybe spend few £100 for a good logo, and then just build upon. So then when you get more and more money and the business gets more developed, then you just build your brand as well. And to be fair, this is a nicer way as well, because then the brand grows organically with the business. Next week, we're going to research your customer or our customer or the customer of whomever needs a brand. And yeah, and thanks very much for the visit. And I hope that was enjoyable and useful. I'll speak to you soon.